No, you're not sorry.
Welcome to One Leg. You are sorry. We are sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the One Leg Loser podcast, episode 3. This is going to be our Sunday recap of week number 2. And following going into our Thursday night game, we'll give you guys our thoughts, our picks for Thursday night game. Jose, welcome to week 3. It's going by fast. Talk to the people. Tell them what's up.
Listen, man, it's already week 3. I know we say, I
Damn.
mean, we wait so long for this shit, and it's already week 3. And a lot of people say it's only week 3. Hell no, it's not only week 3 when you down. Oh, when you 0-2, and you ain't got no chance to make the fucking playoffs. So hey, it's only week 3. Hey, we're gonna get it popping. Anyways, hey, talk to me about hey, what you thought about all these games, man? This past week, man.
Listen, man, just the parlay lost. We go. And I think was it just the Bears that I think it was the Bears game that we lost the leg on, was it?
You know what?
Or
You know what? Was it? Nah, I know. No, no, no. Because we picked the Vikings. We picked the Vikings. We picked the Vikings. So
listen, man. Speaking of
Vikings.
the Vikings, while you look that up, man, it just shows you how inept the Bears were week 1. That they made JJ McCarthy look like the next coming of Aaron Rodgers during
Man,
that week. Then they played a formidable team at the time, right, with Atlanta, and it was just a whole different world for them. Again, he's a rookie quarterback, but you can see that today. Speaking of JJ McCarthy, he's going to be out a couple weeks now with a high ankle sprain. So there's an injury bug going around the NFL. But yeah, just an
oh,
interesting week.
hey man.
Um,
Yeah, facts, facts, facts. Speaking of injury bug, what about the Bengals, man? I
Listen,
almost sorry for them. I almost feel sorry for them. I don't give a shit about them because that opens up a spot for me in the possibility of the ultimate realm that we can possibly ever make it. We're never gonna make it. But anyways, that opens a spot. But man, um, that sucks for them, man. That really sucks
yeah,
for them.
listen, turf toe. He's going to be out for about 2 to 3 months.
That Dion
Probably
shit.
call it for the season.
Dion shit. That's that Dion shit. Dion shit. It cut his career short. But man, but anyways, we'll get to that game. All right, so I want to start off with a quick recap. We're gonna touch on all week 2 games, and we're gonna move forward to week 13. God damn, week 13. I don't want
Yeah,
to do
week
that.
13. Don't go that fast, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Week 3. So I'm gonna touch on Lions Bears. I mean that's just first on my list. I'm sorry,
Let's
okay.
go to the dagger. Let's ram it in there. Let's just
You know
do it.
what? You
Let's
know
just
what?
get
You
it
know
over
what?
with.
You know what? You know what? Let's move that to the back end because we talk about each game and then we're gonna recap our teams because obviously I'm a Dogs fan. Bear down, Rick. That my hey, he took a tough loss. But we're gonna start with the Rams at the Titans. Listen, man, Stafford did his thing. Defense, defense is playing. They're playing pretty good, man. But what do you think about that boy Cam Ward? I feel like Cam Ward might have something in the tank. He's showing some flashes. But what do you think about him?
Listen, man, it's again, it's too early for me to tell. I think we turn into a society that we want instant gratification. We think everybody's supposed to be the the CJ Strouds of the world, and everybody's supposed to be the Daniels of the world. Matter of fact, Daniels got hurt. I knew he was going to get hurt eventually,
Yeah,
but
but almost. Do I want you to be CJ Stroud because CJ Stroud is struggling big time?
well,
Big time.
it just no, because I think that's where we need to set reality, man. People want these quarterbacks to be like right out the gate. Look at Baker
Baker Mayfield.
Mayfield. Look at Baker Mayfield, the career that he had, where he got drafted by the Browns. People called him a bum. They called him a bust, and now he's just revamped his career
Motherfucker
with the
thriving.
Bucks. And you can look at Sam Darnold too. Look at Sam Darnold. I got revamped. You know what I'm saying? So I think we just again, not to go too much into depth, but yeah, I think we put so much on these kids where they just got to come out the gate looking like a 10-year vet, and it's just I don't think it's fair for these
Yep.
kids. But man, he's got the moxie. The kid's got definitely got the fire. He's got the moxie. He's a baller. But again, it's fucking week 2 of the NFL season, so I can't say much.
No, that's fact. That's fact. I think Cat Moore might turn into something. I like his strong arm. I like his pocket presence. I think if they continue to build around him, give him better wide receivers, the running game is decent, but it can always improve. Listen, I like Pollard. I have Pollard in like three of my fantasy leagues. I like him right now.
Him and really have a special connection too.
Right, right, exactly. And Tajay Spears coming up when he comes up with IR, that's going to be a nice running game. The defense is always stout, so it's going to take him a little. It's going to take him some time. But if any division is ready for them to win, it's that one because Houston is yes they have a great defense. CJ Stroud is like man he's up and down right now. Jacksonville, who the hell knows what you're getting from Jacksonville, and then
Yeah.
you got the Colts who are thriving right now, and we'll touch them on we'll touch on them a little bit later. But man, the Colts. Do I believe in the Colts yet? I don't know. Yes, I believe in Jonathan Taylor. I believe in the coach. I like that coach, man. But Daniel Jones, he still irks me a little bit. Granted, he beat me 33-8 in the first week, but whatever. I digress. But anyhow, hey, that's that first game. And then we got oh my god, look who's next on the list, man. Patriots, man, 33-27 at the
You want
Dolphins.
to leave that for the back end? You want to leave that for the back end? Let's move on.
Let's push to the back. Let's push in the back end. So we got Buccaneers at Texans, man. Oh, what a game on Monday Night Football. First of all,
What a game.
about the two Monday Night Footballs. What football games? What
Well,
do you think?
I can't tell you much about the second one because I was already sleeping. My ass was already in bed.
Fucking
You know,
snoring, bro.
so I can't really tell you what it feels like to have two Monday night games. I'm sure the people on the West Coast really enjoyed it because it was their time. But it reminds me of like the NBA game, the late night uh, uh, Sacramento Kings versus the Utah Jazz type shit. At 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's for us people here on the East Coast, it's a little bit more difficult.
But no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, man. It was a good game. I did have Bucks plus 2.5. I just think that CJ Stroud. I don't think he has a running game. He seems to be a quarterback that needs a running game. Now, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong when I say that. Every quarterback needs a running game.
it's a running game.
No, but certain quarterbacks can do without,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like the pack. Okay, okay. I sound kind of dumb saying that, but certain quarterbacks need the threat of a running game. Some quarterbacks actually need a running game. Patrick Mahomes needs a threat of a running game. Josh Allen needs the threat of a running game. Lamar Jackson needs a running game. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm going a little too technical. Maybe I'm just thinking too deep into it. But listen, man. But Baker Mayfield looks nice. He's got the swag. He's got the swag that every fan wants in their quarterback. Oh man,
He's
I'm
got that grit, man. He's that veteran grit that hey, I know I'm that guy.
mm-hmm,
You can't tell me shit. You
mm-hmm,
saw that he got fiery with one of the defensive players.
mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, Bucks, man, they got a solid team, bro. Like I said, man, Bucky Irvin, you got the rookie wide receiver at Ohio State, you got a
Like,
future Hall of Famer. I mean, listen, man, it's they got something humming over there. So,
man, I'm
yeah,
sitting, I'm
definitely a
sitting there.
game.
Yeah, man, I'm sitting there watching that game. I'm like, damn, why ain't got no Baker Mayfield? How could
Yeah, see, we all
what
think,
is it? What
yeah.
is it? And you know what's funny? I could have signed him 2 years ago. I could have signed him like 2 3 years ago. And then Mr. Greer said no to Baker Mayfield. And whatever, man.
But
Anyways,
listen, bro, I think it's more than just signing the player. I think he needs to be in the right system, the right coaching staff. It has to be. I really believe in the right situation, bro. I don't think it's just you could pluck one person and put him somewhere else. Just like if I would have said the Bears would have took Patrick Mahomes, we would have been won three Super Bowls. I'm not of that
I
ilk.
get
That I believe that. I think it takes an organization, it takes a team, it takes a coaching staff for all that shit to melt. So yeah, but that's just my opinion on that.
100. It is 100% fact. 100% fact because I don't. We'll talk about it later. Anyways, next game on the slate, we got the Cowboys barely beating the Giants, man. And Giants look like trash week 1. And all of a sudden they're scoring 37 points. Are the Cowboys that bad? Or
I
maybe
think the
Russell
defense. I
Wilson?
think the defense is not legit. I think their defense is not. not what
Wait,
it
hold on,
is.
hold on. But Russell Wilson didn't do shit against damn week one. Who were they was it
They played
Washington?
against the Steelers. Then they
Steelers.
played the Steelers, but the
Giants
Steelers
Steelers?
defense
No.
was it Giants Steelers week one or who was week one?
We fucking number now. I don't remember. Anyway, don't matter. But they didn't look hot. Russell Wilson threw he threw zero touchdowns. Neighbors was hot. Everybody was upset, and then they turn around and they throw 37 on the Cowboys. And again, they should have won, but then the
Yeah,
Cowboys eked it out. Cowboys eked it out. So it was like I was saying, is it Russell Wilson? He was asleep at the wheel, or Cowboys defense is just that bad? Because Cowboys just
I
turned around and they signed Jadavian Clowney. So I think Jerry.
well, they
I
need
think
to because they need that pass rush. They need
yeah.
somebody to get after the quarterback.
I wonder. I wonder where they could have had that pass rush from. I wonder where. I wonder
From
where it
some
went.
guy up in Green Bay right now, right?
Some guy over there causing a motherfucking havoc.
Listen, for me, I think it's more that the defense on the defensive side of the ball for the Dallas Cowboys is the issue. Remember, the defensive coordinator is my old head coach, Flus. He doesn't bring the pressure a lot. He plays it safe. He plays at Tampa too high shell. He doesn't really bring a lot of the heat a lot of the time. So again, if you got no dogs up front, how are you going to create that pressure? So I just think it was more that Dallas defense than it was the Giants offense. I mean, don't get me wrong, Russell Wilson, great talent, Malik Neighbors, amazing wide receiver, but I think again, my opinion is I think it was more on the Dallas side of the ball
And
where
you
they
know what?
just couldn't stop the bleeding.
No, that's facts. And you know what? Props to Aubrey, man. Bro, the guy could have kicked it from 80 when he kicked
These kickers.
oh, these
It's
kickers are
not just them, bro. These kickers, I don't know. I'm telling you, they're morphing into these athletes. Well, next thing you know, it's going to be a 70-yard field goal where these
facts.
bastards kick it down to. They got these legs, man. The hormones, the hormones in the food got these motherfuckers kicking 70-yard field goals now.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, all right. So moving on to the next game, we got the Packers. They looking like the beast of the NFC. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna front.
Yes.
Packers they beat up on the Commanders, man. Listen, that game, the final score might not indicate how the game went. But listen,
Mm,
if you watch the game, Michael Parsons was an animal on a mission. He was an animal
yep.
on a mission. He was harassing Jaden Daniels all night long. He
For
made him
sure.
super uncomfortable when he threw the ball. And not only Mike Parsons, but the defensive backs that were hitting, that were sticking. Oh man, it was. I don't want to play Green Bay, man. I do not want to play Green Bay right now.
Well, I'm looking. I don't have to play them till week 14, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
catch them at
it
the
was
back
fire.
end. So
Them boys is firing. Them boys is firing.
yeah,
Offensive.
man.
They did lose. Unfortunately for them, they did lose Jaden Reed. He broke his collarbone, which unfortunately for us or for me on Thursday Night Football, I had him for I think I had him for 40 yards. And then when you bet
Hmm.
on stupid ass fucking Hard Rock, they as soon as a player gets injured, it doesn't even matter. They don't refund you or nothing like that. So like my parlay literally lost within 5 minutes of the game starting because he broke his collarbone. Well,
That's
today he had,
crazy.
yeah, it's insane, bro. Like I hate living in Florida because of that. Because FanDuel and DraftKings and MGM and all the books you have access to, they'll like refund you or they'll void the play. Not Hard Rock. They're fucking Seminoles are stingy as shit over here. And yeah, so like they voided my play with like 5 minutes left. Well, 5 minutes for the game to start. And I'm like, what the fuck is the point of watching this game? Like, but I had to watch it for research. Anywho. Listen, man.
Well, before you move on, I wanted to talk about that. That's like, there's actually something that I got to look into where I think DraftKings is giving this opportunity where if you lose by one leg, you still win. And since we're known as a one leg loser podcast, I got to look into that and see if that's a valid thing because I think they have one where if you miss it by one leg, you still win something. So I got to look into that.
Yo, I'm telling you, I think we're gonna have to start running a lot of tickets through you because it's almost like forget that 30%, right? Because last week we would have lost if we hit all our legs. We would have lost, or the week, or yeah, last week we would have lost. But we put Derrick Henry for 40 yards, and he got stopped for like fucking. I think the guy had he didn't have 20 because that Browns defense, that Browns defensive line is nasty.
Is
And
this is for real? And again, remember we should have thought of it as a division game. Um, but yeah, no, we could definitely run it through the different areas. Man, I really thought we had this guy for the touchdown. His name's I'm running a blank here. Um, the Steelers wide receiver. Damn it, man.
DK,
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 because I remember Raven Jeff said
Reverend Jeff
DK
said
is
it.
gonna score a touchdown, and when I saw that on Red Zone, I'm like, yes, we got it. And then I forgot we switch it up. And to give context to people, what Jose was meaning about the 30% boost is we use this platform called what's it? I don't want to give them any credit, but we did use a platform,
Yeah, yeah.
and they give you a 30% boost. So again, we're just trying to up our odds.
Yeah, we're just trying to up our. That's all. Anyways, man, moving on. Let's crank through these, man. 'Cause, like we got to get to the
Let's move
game.
them.
That's not football. Anyways, we got 49ers at Saints. Listen, we all knew the 49ers are gonna beat the Saints. But I tell you what, though, man, Rattler, it's not looking too bad though. Like I have a stat here. I don't want to pull it up. I mean, I'm gonna have to, but Rattler versus Caleb Williams. Rattler's winning all day on the stats. On the stats. I'm not saying he's a better player. I'm not saying he's got better
Oh
arm.
my God.
I'm just saying what I saw. I'm just a messenger, bro. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. Anywho, like I said, Rattler's not looking too bad, but at the end of the day, listen, man. Uh damn, the first year coach. He's just my mind. But at the end of the day, the Saints don't have their roster is not going to be able to compete as of yet. You know, with these NFL teams, right? They truly can't compete. It's going to take a few years, and unfortunately for them, by the time it takes them to compete, Kamara is going to be at his end, and Rattler is going to be who Rattler is. Maybe he's not even the quarterback. Anyway, at the end of the day, you got
According to you, he's gonna be better than Caleb Williams. So yeah, we go there.
I
Yeah.
didn't say that. I didn't say that. As, I said as of week two, going into week three, he has better stats than Caleb Williams. That's
Can
all
you
I
read them
said.
off to me, Jose? I'm pretty intrigued now that you mentioned that. Can you give me the stats?
I'm gonna give you stats. I'm gonna give you
Just let's
stats.
give the people the stats.
I'm gonna give you stats because I can't teach the stats like that, right? All right, I'm gonna give you stats. All right. Anyways, so that game is Mike Shanahan versus the Saints. We all expected to win, and that's what happened. They got to win. So moving on, we got the Chiefs, man. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
and two
whoa, whoa,
Chiefs.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is
0-2 Chiefs. When has Patty
oh, and-
Mahomes ever lost two and three in a row? Never, ever, ever, ever. That boy on some he on some outcast shit. He ain't never lost three in a row. Is he gonna lose four in a row? What do you think? Hell no, he not. Yeah, no, no.
The person you
Let's-
have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
I don't know who you calling, bro.
what's happening here is Father Time. I don't know if I got stuck here for a second here, but I think Father Time is catching up a little bit to
The
these
person you're
Chiefs,
calling right now
right?
is unavailable. That's what you're calling this.
No, I'm available. I was just trying to grab my thought here. I just think Father Time's catching up with the Chiefs, not in the sense of Patty Mahomes, but I'm talking about the surrounding the skill players they got around them. I mean, listen, Travis Kelsey's about to be married to a billionaire. I'm not saying he doesn't have the same fire that he has, but man, I'm sure he's got to be thinking on the. I'm not saying he is, but again, I don't know. I'm sure he's in it because he's playing it, but is he the same Travis?
Yeah,
Who else? Who else
I
is?
think I think right now it's just an unfortunate time for the Chiefs. Like they're going through a rough patch, right? But as far
The
as Father Time, yeah, for sure. When it comes to Kelsey, right? But when it comes to the rest of the team, nah, they still them dudes, man. And do not be shocked if they're still in the play. Well, they're gonna make the playoffs. I don't give a shit. They're gonna make the playoffs, and don't be shocked if they're over there trying to make the Super Bowl. Because when Rasheed Rice come back, them boy, they're gonna be different. And then they're gonna get Xavier Worthy back. They just lost receivers right now. You know, one's over here crashing cars, racing cars. The other one got injured by Kelsey. You know, coming across the middle. But I think they still got youth, and they still got the biggest dog on the planet as far as Andy Reid. They still, as long as you
I'm
got
sure.
that, you got a shot, and you got the biggest dog at quarterback. You
Yeah.
can't tell me nothing that Patrick Mahomes is not the best quarterback still in the game right now. I, you can say what you want.
Well,
Listen,
hey,
that
there's a
man.
guy that's playing. There's a guy that's playing Thursday night football that may step on that conversation.
Yeah, that's fact. That ain't. I mean, you got a point, but the guy that plays on Thursday night football ain't got no rings. So I
That's
want to
true
do that. I
though.
want rings. I want
Yeah.
dubs. So for as great as Josh Allen is, and for as bad as he gonna make us look tomorrow, he ain't got no rings. I want rings.
Mm.
And like, all right. Anyway, I digress. We still got a Friday night show. We still got a Friday night show. We still got a Friday night show. Anyways, man. So let's get that cracking. Hey, listen, man. The Bills beat the Bills beat up on the Jets. We are expected that. We didn't. I don't know who expected for Justin Fields to do magic against the Bills. Like, come on, that's
It's
not.
there's still Justin Fields fan out there that think that he still has that moxie. He can still be a franchise quarterback. And listen, man, Justin Fields a great individual, great dude. But listen, man, it is what it is, and you can't change what it is, brother. He is who he is. I feel bad for him. He just got concussed, so he might be out next week. He's probably going to be out next week.
Out. He's
But
already
yeah,
been ruled out. He's already been ruled out.
yeah, yep.
Tyrod Taylor is starting. So, it, in some eyes, that's like a bad thing. To me, that's a good thing because if I'm a Jets fan, I get a quarterback. I
Mm,
get a quarterback who can read the field and actually, make some throws and then run when he has to.
yeah.
Unlike Justin Fields, I'm sorry, Justin Fields, man. I mean, you're not a quarterback, bro. I'm what you call a running back. Anyway, moving on. Yo, Jets. I mean the Jets. They already got beat. What am I talking about? Oh, Eagles. They went into Arrowhead, and we beat them up again.
Again, back
Ooh,
to back.
again,
Who's your
again.
daddy? Who's your
Who's
daddy?
your daddy? Who's your daddy? But how can you be my daddy when you ain't even got 100 yards passing?
Hey, listen. Just
The
did you
good
see the
push gotta
clip? Did you did,
go.
did you
The
did you see
good
did you see
push
did you
gotta go.
no? Did you see
That's
the
not
clip?
a football play.
Oh man, listen, man,
That's
listen.
not a
Did you see
football
the clip?
play.
Did you see the clip of when Jones was when the end of the game?
Of course I saw
He's
it.
like, we won though.
He's like, you want to shut your ass up. I'm like, okay, but you
Hey,
asked
listen, man.
though.
But listen, dog. Listen, it's about that W, bro. I don't care how you win, bro. It's you got the W. You at the end of the day, it's about winning championships, right?
I truly can't argue with that. I truly can't argue with that. I truly can't argue
It's what it is, dog. I mean, shit. Everybody wants to finesse and shit, but sometimes you're gonna win out these dirty games, and they did that.
with that. Yeah. All right. Moving on. We got the Steelers over here losing to the damn Seahawks at at home, mind you. At home, mind you. I know that was on our ticket. Man, listen. I read a stat that when Mike Tomlin gives up 31 points in a game, the next game is almost shutout. They that defense, he gets in their ass
Lights out.
and he's lights out. Fuck that stat. Fuck that stat. Seattle came in there with Sam Darnold and lit their ass up, and they lost. Old man Roger with the helm. Crazy.
But I don't understand, man. That defense. I mean, I'm very surprised by that Steeler defense, man. They have some dogs over there, and I'm just really just shocked of that the way that
Yo,
they're
so
playing right now. I
so
mean, the NFL is a beautiful thing, right? Where you just
they
don't know.
old. They old. They old
Damn,
as
they're
fuck.
old. They're old.
Name one player under 30, bro. They old, bro. Ramsey old. Darius Slay old. Rogers old. DK getting up there. They old. They old. Everybody's old.
Not a lot of youth over there, huh?
Ain't no roof. Ain't no youth. That's why they lost. That's why they lost. Anyways, we got the Raiders.
Raiders.
The boss, yo, Chargers. What's up with Jim Harbaugh over there? He got something cooking. He got something cooking on the west side.
Hey man, listen.
West side.
Jim came over there. Jim's over there cooking. Did you see that? Did you see a little clip of the quarterback when he was walking when he was walking, gave him the middle finger to the media. You didn't catch that?
Just Fields.
He gave it. No, what's his name?
Herbert?
Chargers quarterback. Chargers quarterback. Herbert, just casually walking, but he kind of gave him the the walking middle finger as he was walking through.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. He gave that little.
He got some swag to him, though. He got some swag.
He do, man. He do.
And he threw a few darts on Monday night, man. But it was
the thing I got about Herbert is, again, like most quarterbacks, when playoff time comes, they shrink. I don't know what it is, but it's hard for them to get over at least that initial hump. You know what I'm saying? To get into the next phase.
That's why.
And they lost. Speaking of injuries, they lost Mac probably to the year.
Khalil, your ex.
They lost Mac to elbow injury.
Your ex boo.
Ex boo, baby. My ex Michael Pisons.
Hey, damn, what was I gonna say? And that's why Mahomes is that dude, because he don't shrink. He get bigger, bro. Like, pause, but like he that dude, bro. He is that dude when it comes to the playoffs and winning the Super Bowl. That's the epitome of quarterback. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for. I know Lamar he makes it look nice. Allen makes it look pretty. I know that. I get that. And tomorrow the world gonna see how nice he can be. Show me in the playoffs, bro. Show me in the AFC Championship who got the big cojones. And I bet you if Patrick Mahomes is there, I'm taking Patrick Mahomes, bro, because he's done it.
Okay.
He's done.
Enough said. On to the next game.
Listen, man. On to the next game. You really want to go to the next game? Yeah, hang out.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, this is what we got, bro. Here we got. Next game. We're in the shitter, bro. We're in the shitter. I know it doesn't look good for us, but I bet you, ain't no Kansas City fan. They're not upset right now. I mean,
but are you saying there's a chance?
Yeah, for them, not for us. Not for me. Not for me, at least. We're done, bro. Listen, the best thing that can happen for me tomorrow is that we get blown out by 69 points. That's a crazy number. And then Mike went down.
They fire him again.
Everybody's fired. Start brand new. Give me 3 years. Hopefully, in 3 years, we back to the promised land, or not the promised land. Yeah, right. Back to contention. That's all I'm home for is contention. Because
that's crazy, dog. That's crazy how fickle, how quick it changes.
Yeah, exactly. It's insane. The best teams on this list, right? Who has the brightest future? To me. If I started from first to 10, for first to last, right? To me, the brightest future right now. Is the Chicago Bears. It's your boys.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the confidence. I know, but
I'm not even. Yo, bro. I'm not here to struggle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to stroke your ego. But I think all it takes is fucking for Caleb Williams to figure it out. That's a tall task. That's a tall task. I think the Giants are very close second though. I think Jackson Dart got something. I think that defense got something. Oh man, Neighbors, Tracy, ugh. But anyway.
So are we out already on the CJ Stroud stuff? Are we out? Are you out on the CJ Stroud becoming top 5, top 10?
Yo, 5 minutes. 5 seconds. Go.
All right. While he go. Water. Go take care of some business. Um, I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna twist this around a little bit. So let's go team to team. So Tennessee Titans, right? Rookie quarterback, new coach. They're trying to figure these things out. Um, I don't know what they are. Browns have just been the Browns for many years. I mean, they paid Garrett. That defensive line is nasty, but who's the quarterback? You got Joe Flacco over there right now. Who is going to be the Baker Mayfield? Because again, unless they go Owens, unless they get first round pick, second round pick, first round pick in the draft, or second or top three, who are they picking at quarterback? Listen, Texans. I still got some faith in CJ Nico over there. I think they're just going through they're going through a tough patch, man. Listen, every year in the NFL is not roses. You go through ups and downs. If you think about it, man, look at all these so-called franchises, the Packers, the Steelers. When was the last time the Packers won the Super Bowl? When was the last time the Steelers won the Super Bowl? Yeah, they're contenders, but it's not always that way. Panthers, listen, man, I had a lot of hope for Bryce Young. I mean, especially after the ending of last year, I thought he was going to get some rejuvenation. Again, I don't think that's going to work. I mean, it's already going to be almost it's year two for him. Going to be year three. The Saints, Rattler, again, Jets, they got a nice defense. They got a nice roster. But who's the quarterback? Chiefs, they are who they are. Bears, I mean, we'll touch on my team here a little bit and in the Giants. I mean, I still have faith. I mean, I still think that CJ Stroud, outside of the Bears, who I'm always going to have faith in regards to turning it around, I like the Texans, man. I think they can make some turnaround.
All right. So just piggybacking. What were you saying?
I would
Out of these teams, you think the Texans have the best shot of making the playoffs? Is that what I caught?
Oh, for this year, okay, maybe my bad. For this
Oh,
year, I
I
think
know,
it's
no,
the
I
Chiefs.
know, I know. No, yeah, that's fine. No,
If we're talking about this year and we're looking at that list right now, the only team that I have faith in right now is the Chiefs. Again, because of the track record. That's it. I,
yeah,
I was speaking long term, that they could turn it
oh, okay,
around.
okay, okay. So
Yeah.
long, yeah. So long. Okay. So long term, I got the end of that. Um, I like you
Well,
guys. I
yeah.
do like I do like the Giants. CJ Stroud this year, he's going on a he's continuing his sophomore slump, in my opinion. Right, he's continuing the
Mhm.
sophomore slump. Now, granted, he doesn't have a running game, so he might be one of those quarterbacks that I talked about earlier that needs a running game, right? And that
Mhm.
needs a running game. So he definitely doesn't have that. But man, I feel like he still has Nico Collins. He had Dalton Schultz. Like maybe the offensive line is not up to par. I know they lost Tunsil, Jeremy Tunsil, to a Washington, and I know him very well. I mean, so I get it, but do I have confidence in him? Not right now. I don't. Um,
Yeah. And
I'm
that
more.
just shows you how it just how shows you how quick the NFL will turn on you,
Oh
right?
yeah,
How quick the
instant.
critics will just write you off, and it just sucks, man. Because it's like, what have you done for me lately? That's all it is.
And that's all it is, and that's all it is. But man, like I hate to be in this on this damn graphic, but it
Don't
is
we
what it
all?
is. I might be on this graphic for about the next 4 or 5 years. Who the hell knows? But you know what? One thing about me, man, you always gonna see the hat on, you always gonna see the glasses, you gonna see the bag, you gonna see this, and you only will see that. I ain't going nowhere. I went to the Patriots game last week, and I was expecting to win, man. Um, we didn't get it. Tough, tough, tough. We should have won. Hey, it is what it is. Anyways, man, anything else you got on this before we move on to your team?
No, it just sucks that our chances are that low now. So
Yeah,
we'll
right.
see what happens.
Hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. See what happens. All right, man. So let's touch on our games, man. Talk to me about what happened to the 52 to whatever 21 Drummond, I guess.
21. So I guess let's just start off here. Listen. Detroit was on a mission, man. Detroit again, going up against an old offensive coordinator, hearing all this shit that they're nothing without him. They were a team that was on a mission. So with that being said, I will say this though. Um, I am still optimistic about Ben Johnson. I still have faith in Ben Johnson in the long run. Again, I think this is we expected this shit to come off the gate and look amazing, and it's not reality in a lot of times. I think Ben Johnson is holding himself accountable. I'm listening to his press conferences. He sounds completely different than most coaches. He's taking accountability. He's letting us know that, hey, listen, we're gonna eventually figure this out. And the vote of confidence that I have, at least as a Bears fan, and I know a lot of Bears fans probably don't feel this way, is I did see some small progression from Caleb Williams from week 1 to week 2. Again, he was seeing the field. He did throw that ugly pick, but outside of that, man, I think he played a solid game. We throw up 21 points, but again, at the end of the day, if you're giving up a 50 burger, there's no way that you're going to be catching on. I mean, it got from him. I'm more concerned about the defense and not having the dogs on the defensive line. Our backfield is hurt. We just lost Jalen Johnson again on that game. He tore his I think he got a groin injury, so he's going to be out indefinitely.
He's done for the year, right?
Yeah, he might be done for the year. He's got to probably get some surgery. Again, I think that backfield is depleted. We haven't seen. We got Brisker out there. He's been missing. We got Kyler Gordon, who's one of the best nickelbacks in the NFL. He's been down in injury. Edwards, our middle linebacker, again, he came back from injury. Now he's injured again. I'm more concerned about more than anything that defense, and all I really care about is seeing week to week the offense progress. I think as we go into next week with the Cowboys, especially with their defense, the way that they play, I think there's going to be opportunity to give Caleb Williams a boat more confidence. I think Caleb Williams has nobody could deny that he has the talent. The talent is there. I think what's missing from Caleb Williams more than anything is just he was never in a pro style offense. He didn't understand the snap count. He's not, again, he came from a place where he just used his God given talent.
USC's not pro star?
Hell no. UFC's not pro style, man. They're that spread offense, college style offense, snap the ball, snap the ball, snap the ball type offense. And again, he's been so accustomed to just using his God given talent.
I don't want to interrupt. I mean, I don't mean to interrupt. I do.
No, let it up top. We're having a conversation.
But like, okay, so let's say I know you mentioned a lot of injuries, right? So and that's granted, right? Like, listen, man, my ones can't run with you. My threes can't run against your ones. My twos can't run against Detroit's ones. I get it, man. Detroit's ones are Amon St. Brown, fucking Jameer Gibson. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But so you're saying if we didn't have all those injuries, you guys didn't have all those injuries, this would have been a much different game? Or is Detroit, like you said, on a mission and they would have blown your ass out no matter what?
Listen, last year's game against Detroit, again, with a train wreck of a team with Matt Eberflus. They
competed.
We competed. We literally should have won one of those games if it wasn't for somebody not calling a timeout, head coach. So I just think for this game, I think Detroit was on a mission. They got their ass beat by a. I think it just shows you the hierarchy of the NFC North.
Whoever was there, they was getting beat by 50.
Oh, they're getting buzzsaw. They running through whatever they got to run through to get to it. And again, and again, it helped them in the fact that is their old offensive coordinator and their rival to say, fuck it, we're gonna give them everything. And again, look what Green Bay did. Green Bay made them look mediocre. Green Bay made them look, subpar. And so I think that just shows the difference of levels in NFC North.
I think that speaks volumes for Green Bay. I mean, granted, yes, week two.
A lot of
football.
Again, remember, this guy Love, he gets injured often. Again, I'm not saying he's always he's gonna get injured this year, but the guy be getting injured. Now, if he goes down,
Oh yeah, they're done. They're done. They're done. Listen, listen.
uh,
They have listen. On paper, a lot of people might look at the Browns and Cleveland game. I mean, wow, Browns and Packers game as an easy dub. Yes. Do I believe that the Packers are going to win that game ultimately? Of course.
yeah,
I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk. I think it's like 8.5 right now, and I don't think it's going to be easy, man. As long as the problem is the Cleveland's offense. You know, they can't put up no points, but that defense is stout. Miles Garrett
hmm
and that white boy from I don't know where the hell he's from, but he was drafted
from
number something
Michigan, from Michigan, yeah, from
from
Michigan.
Michigan. He over there causing havoc, man. He over there causing havoc. But anyways, man. So besides that, I mean, I know the big injury is Johnson, and that's a tough one. That's a tough one because every time I watch you guys games, he would stand out, and I would
Well,
see.
And Kyler Gordon and Gordon as well. Kyler Gordon is that nickel, that nickel that's
So number
always
three,
in
the
the
number
mix.
three.
Yeah, the Spidey. They call him Spidey. Yeah, the Spidey man. Spidey
Oh,
man.
I know he
He
was
he
out.
he,
I know he was out as well. Okay.
he was out. So again, I'm not blaming this on injuries. Again, and to reiterate, I just think Detroit came in there with a plan. They kicked us in the teeth, and that's what it was. And again, I am still confident in Caleb Williams as he progresses. Again, remember, yeah, everybody wants that year one guy that's going to come in there and shock the world. I'm more of the type that where, hey, listen, man, if by year three next year with Ben Johnson's offense, if he's still not, or even by the ending of this year, there's no progress that I'm seeing, then yeah, then we can start having those panic conversations. But right now, I'm not panicked. Right now, I'm just like, hey, I'm giving it week to week, and we're 0-2, so 12% chance of making the playoffs. So I'm just taking this week by week and just want to see the progress. That's all I care about.
Hey, that's what it is. And listen, you guys got the Cowboys week 3, man. Like I think that's a very, very winnable game, especially being at home. You know,
I'm
Russell
expecting
Wilson,
it a high scoring game. I'm expecting
yeah,
this to go the over,
for
just
sure.
because I think both defenses are
Great
not
fucking call.
legit.
Great fucking call. Great fucking call.
So
I think
I think it's going to be the over.
yeah, I think Dallas has enough firepower to put up 25.
Oh yeah, CD
I think
Lamb. Because
I think you guys have enough firepower to also score 25. So that's already 50. So I think the best bet for that game, sneak peek, the best bet for that game is definitely over. I think it's I'm not sure what it is right now, but it'll be over in our opinion. Um yeah, man. The only gripe that I have on Caleb Williams is just this is not college, man. This is not UFC versus Oregon. This is not UFC versus Colorado State or wherever all the teams he played. I just think he holds on to the ball way too far, way too long, way too long, too long, too long. And obviously, you have a better understanding or a better better insights than what I would have from the outside.
well, I will say this. I will say this. Last week he was getting the ball off fast. There was moments where he was boom boom boom. Again, I just think is there a little bit of ego from him? Yes, there's a little bit of that ego where like I'm that dude, I'm that guy.
I
And
think
again,
that
reports.
what I think if he brings that from a 10 or 11 where he's at to like
Yeah,
a bro to like an 8. Yes, you are that dude, bro. We all know you that dude. We all know you can sling it 100 yards. We know that, but you got to make it's football's about making the right decisions, not about
100%.
not about proving that you can fit into that tiny hole. But
Yeah,
what we touched on earlier with Jalen Hurts, he said we won the game.
exactly. I was just
Shut your
thinking of
ass
that.
up. Yeah,
Your point exactly.
what
Yes.
Jalen Hurts said. Yo, Chris Jones was saying, "Oh, you didn't even get 100 yards." And Jalen Hurts said, "We won the game. Shut your ass up." And what is Chris Jones gonna say after that? He gonna shut his ass up.
Shut
He gonna
up,
stand
because
there. He
I
gonna stand
I
there and
won
take
the game.
the L. He gonna stand
I
there and take
won the
the
game.
L. I won the game. So that's what it's about. That's what these quarterbacks like Caleb Williams have to understand that. Bring it down, baby. Bring it down, and you can become elite.
Just
Well,
win the game. Listen, and until you grow into what you're supposed to be, just how can you win the game? Do you have to be a clock manager? Do you just have to hand the ball? And that's another thing. We don't have a fucking running game. I mean, our running game is Swift, which he's great outside the tackles, but Swift is not your Montgomery down the. He's not your down the throw. Our guy that's supposed to be down the throw is a 7th round draft pick. Then we got Roshan Johnson, who's somehow always hurt. So
the,
again,
the roster needs building. The roster needs building.
well, and that's where, and I think that's where a lot of Bears fans are calling for Ryan Poles, the GM. He's had 3 4 years to build this roster. He's made some
I've
great
been hearing,
moves. You know, we
I've
got
been hearing a lot of polls chatter. I have been hearing it. I don't know if you.
listen. A lot of people want him gone. I mean, look at the record. The record speaks for itself. I mean, he's made some interesting moves. You know, we got Caleb Williams, DJ Moore. He's picked up, but again, we picked up Loveland, and he hasn't been a part of the offense. Now,
Listen,
Ben Johnson did come out and say that's on me. You know, I need to do better and getting them open. But again, I think they're still not trusting that offensive line, so they're using that 12-man personnel to get protection, and they're not using the tight ends the way that they want to. So again, I don't want to make this all that, and I'm not giving excuses, but listen, they extended Ryan Poles. At the end of the day, like you said, you're going to continue to wear that hat. I'm going to continue to keep rocking this, and hey, we just got to keep rocking and hoping week to week, man. That's all we can do.
it is what it is, man. Hey, speaking of being gone, tomorrow is gonna be Judgment Day, baby. Tomorrow is Judgment Day. Listen, man, I don't know. I don't know what I'm excited about, right? Am I excited to watch the Dolphins play? Of course I am. That's my team. I can't wait to see my team on the field. And I can't wait to see him compete against the Buffalo Bills, right? That's one of my most hated rivalries, bro. Them and the Jets. I don't know who I hate most. Listen, man, tomorrow might be a win-win for me. I win the game, not likely. I lose the game, I win in the fact that I get this coach out of here. The guy who says
Mm.
ums and oohs and ahs before he says two sentences. I listen. I know. Listen, I'm not one to talk. I know I stutter a lot. I know I sometimes I get. I I'm doing it right now. It's hard for me to get words out, but I know what I'm saying. This guy is ums and oohs and ahs. This man said, in order to win the game, you have to win the game. If you didn't win the game, you lost the game. What the fuck is
The
that?
Riddler, the cocaine
Bro,
Riddler, the cocaine
I
Riddler.
am not the fucking Joker. I am not the Riddler. I'm not here to solve your problems, bro. Tell me why the fuck I lost the game. Take the
Now let
time to
me can I ask a question though about that about him being fired? How do you feel? I'm sure you know this that Dave Ross he put out a statement and he was supporting Greer, supporting Mike
know
McDaniels.
what?
Do you think that's all PR?
That's all PR bullshit. It's all
Okay,
PR
that's
bullshit.
all PR because he
All PR.
sounded very. I'm here to support my guys. You know, I'm behind them.
It's,
You
it's
know,
it's all PR bullshit because Steven Ross could give you an extension today, and in
and
and in,
fire.
and in 5 days fire you, bro. That's who Steven Ross is. He's not. That's making him sound cutthroat, but he's not that cutthroat. But he can be that cutthroat, and he will be that cutthroat after. I promise you, on Thursday tomorrow when we lose by 20 points, he is going to fire McDaniel's, bro. If he doesn't
Mm.
fire McDaniel's, this fucking fan base is going to riot. There is no place for Mike McDaniels to be on the field anymore. My wife, that I love very much, who watches, she, she only watches football because I make her. Is telling me that Mike McDaniels needs to be gone. She went to the game with me, and she's looking at Mike McDaniels on the sideline. What is this guy doing? He just stands there. He walks back and forth. Is he the coolest person on the planet? Yes. His shoes cost $1,000. He's cool, bro. He's got everything. He got all the swag. I don't give a shit, bro. I want to win games, and he will not win games for us. He needs to be gone and fired. That's
But
it.
let me ask you a question. Let's dissect this a little bit, right? Because you guys are different. You guys are in a different space than I am, right? I'm at the beginning of my journey, right, with a head coach and a QB. But you
And
guys,
we're at the,
you,
I don't wish this end on you, bro. I don't wish this end on you. And we're
No,
at the
but
end.
okay. Well, I don't think none of us wish that kind of end. I mean, again, but my question is, what do you think happened, man? There was this for the last 2 years or three
Gotta figure it
years.
out.
There was they got figured out.
Gotta figure it out. Oh, don't get me wrong. Two is to blame as well. But
Talk to me
mostly,
about that.
but mostly it's Mike McDaniels. When you refuse to run the ball, it goes back to what I said earlier. No, I don't care who you are, bro. You need a running game. You need a running game. Week one, we ran the ball for nine. We ran the ball 9 times. 9 times. 9 times. We have a rookie running back who is averaging 8 yards a carry. Granted, only two carries because he's
Yeah,
only gotten 2 carries, but he's still
yeah.
averaging 8 yards a carry. Bro, how are you telling me that my running back is averaging 8 yard carry and I refuse to run him? He makes no sense. His ego is too damn big. Yes, is he smart? Yes. I think everyone in the NFL can agree that he's a smart person to
Offensive
create.
coordinator. He might be a smart offensive coordinator to some extent.
No, he's not. No, he's not an offensive coordinator. No,
So
let's
you're
look.
telling me if he gets fired, he's not going to get a job somewhere else as
No, he
offensive
should
coordinator?
not. No, he should be a playmaking assistant.
Playmaking assistant.
Bro, can he draw plays? Can he draw some passing plays? 100%, bro. He can get you guys open. He can get you some guys open, and he has. Now Tua has fucked up and not hit
But
no guy.
where's Tua fall up in this? Because man, for 2 years Tua looked like he was
Tua's,
sipping and dipping and the ball was moving. So
Tua's
what's going on now?
Tua's ass as well, bro. Tua's ass as well. This is at 100%. All blame goes to Mike McDaniel. It's 50-50. It's 50-50, bro. It's 50-50. All these listen, Tua is broken, bro. He is broken as a
Damn.
human being. No, as a human being, no. I'm sorry. As a quarterback in the NFL, he is a broken human being, bro. When the play breaks down after 2 seconds, he has no idea what to do with the ball. No idea. His brain goes to shit. He scrambles. He thinks he sees a person. Interception. He scrambles. He runs out of bounds. No need. He throws the ball out of bounds. No need. He is fucked. He is done in
Mm.
the NFL. He's a long-term quarterback. God bless you, bro. Make your money. Take care of your family. Take care of your kids and your wife and your daddy. All that. And your mommy and all that. God bless you, bro. You made it. NFL quarterback, not for my team. Don't want you no more. Don't want you no more. Don't want Tua no more. Don't want nobody no more, bro. It's
Damn.
Greer. Now Greer. He's a
Hold
saving grace.
on.
Now Greer, he's a saving grace to me, in my opinion. He has built a team. He has built a very competitive team. Now, why has he denied building the offensive line? I have no idea. I have no idea why he hasn't even built my damn offensive line. He's patching my shit up. He's patching them up with a guy who had an Achilles injury the last year. Of course, he got injured this year. It's just reckless money being given out. And then he says, and he comes on, he says, "Oh, this is a rebuilding year. Not a rebuilding year, a reset." Meaning he just don't want to. He's tired. Meaning Stephen Ross is tired of shelling out money for no results. That's what that means. That's all that
Hundred
means.
percent.
That's all that means. Listen, man, whatever, bro. Let's just move on to the next game, which is our fucking game, unfortunately.
As I say, we're going from a rant to another rant. Thursday night football, man.
Listen, man,
Listen,
we're
man.
we're 12 points underdogs, bro. We're gonna get throttled tomorrow, and I hope we do. Because all it's gonna do is end the misery, and all this misery all this hope that I got, just shove it away, throw it away, because I'm tired of having hope. I'm to the point where I want results, bro. I don't want to go. I'm good with 3 years of losing for the next 3 years, but tell me in fourth year, tell me that we're gonna have some hope again. Right now I have
Wow.
zero. Right now I have zero. Trade away Tyreek. He's gone. The only fucking player on my team that's not tradable is A-Chain. The guy is outstanding. And tomorrow, he's going to show you how good he is. Everyone else can please kick rocks, bro. Josh
Get
Allen,
going. Jalen Waddle, kick rocks.
kick rocks. He's injured. He's questionable. All these little ass
Yeah.
dudes, bro. All these, bro. If I can body slam you, I don't want you on my team. If I can body slam you, I don't want you on my team.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
If you're Tyreek Hill, 5'2", 110 pounds, I don't want you on my team. If you're Jalen Waddle, 5'3", 110 pounds, I don't want you on my team. I don't give a shit if you run fucking like Usain Bolt. If I can touch you, I'm gonna kill you. Get off my team.
Damn.
Everybody, get off my team. It's fucking ridiculous. I hope we get blown the fuck out, and hope Montgomery Downs get fired.
Well, listen, this fun fact may help you. The Bills have dominated versus Dolphins. Well, listen, I'll help you in your misery. I'll put you on the backyard. So the Bills have dominated versus Dolphins recently, winning 6 straight meetings. So this might be number 7. Buffalo has never lost to Miami at Highmark Stadium under Sean McDermott as head coach. So that maybe may add to, huh?
You're not helping me. We never won.
Well, you said I'm helping you to put you out the misery, right? So I'm giving you more ammunition to just put you out the misery, you know. And it's just a tale of 2 different tapes. So this is a little fun fact: McDermott has never lost to the Dolphins at Highmark Stadium, and they won 6 straight. So might be 7.
So you know what? With all that being said, we're gonna fuck around and win tomorrow, bro. We might fuck around and win tomorrow.
Listen, Jose.
Hear me out.
Listen. You have some responsibility to the public here, and not giving them sound advice.
I'm not picking the Dolphins. I'm just saying. Matt Milano's out.
Ed Oliver's out.
Ed Oliver's out. I'm just saying, if fucking McDaniels could figure it out, run the ball for 50 times a game for the next game, we might have a chance.
Well, let me ask you a question on that defensive line that you guys have now. Is Chop Robinson questionable? Is he going to play tomorrow?
Chop's questionable, and that's it. So, I mean, but Chop, that's another thing, bro. This team is built on little people, not little people, but like small, fast people, bro. Like, okay, they're built on speed. The NFL is about mano a mano, you versus me. Not who's faster. That's for the receivers. Even then, the small ones, whatever. Unless you got elite speed like Tyreek, man, you not elite, bro. You not elite. Jalen Waddle got elite speed. Well, he got sort of elite speed, but he's not elite. He's always injured. Anyways, man, this game's gonna fucking blow. We're gonna get whooped by freaking 20 points. It's gonna be an embarrassment, and I'm all here for it. That's it.
I got Bills 30-17. Bills 30-17. I got Bills 30-17.
Yeah, it's just 37-17. 37-17. Bro. They're gonna smoke it. And the only reason they don't smoke us is because I don't know, they took the foot off the throttle, man. Anyways, I had the audacity to put a fucking same game parlay up for you guys. And here it is, man.
Look at this. The beauty.
I tried my best. I tried my best. Listen. Shakir is going to get 40 easy. Dalton, 25 easy. Tyreek Hill, 49 barely, bro, but barely because he's the only competent receiver. That's the only receiver Tua looks to. Barely. If it's going to lose, it's going to lose because of that leg. James Cook on 11 yards, easy. Now Dolphins, I put it in there because I figured late, fourth quarter, we got.
You're gonna
11 points, garbage touchdown. I figure we at least score 18 points. At least 18 points. Matter of fact, I pulled this up from I have an app. It's called it doesn't matter what it's called. I'm not plugging you guys until you plug me. But it's an app.
So you guys pay us.
Yeah, it gives me the trends and shit, right? It starts with line. I'm not gonna say the end. Anyways, so they got to score at least 18 points. So that's what it is, man. Listen, I got Josh Allen right there dancing all over the field. And listen, man, this is the ultimate. This is the ultimate. What do they call it? This is the ultimate reverse psychology. This is what it is right here, baby. This is what it is. This is what it is. Dolphins winning 31-20. Shut up.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we end our podcast with very one leg losers.
Bro, I ain't never.
Stay
Come on, man.
tuned.
Before I forget. Damn, I wanted to start. I want to start the podcast with this, man. Damn, but now it's probably too late. Anyway, I have a rule proposal. A rule change proposal. Tell me what you think about this. Tell
Okay.
me what you think about this, Rick. So we all know, right? We all know that in the NFL, right? A holding is how many yards? A holding on the offense is how many yards?
The 10?
10 yards, right? A false start is 5 yards, right? Right. So if you
Yep.
first and
Yep.
10, you get a holding. That's first and 20. Let's say you get a false start. That's first and 25. Let's say for some miracle you get another holding. That's first and 35, right? Let's just
Well,
say,
that's the
right?
Bears. That's the Bears right now. So yeah, that's not a miracle. That's reality.
So you know about that, right? So let's say, right, you're first and 35 as an offense, right? You've committed three penalties, right? You fucking sucking ass right now, right? So on the next play, you try to throw the ball, but the defense commits a 5 yard a holding call for 5 yards. The play was never gonna go anywhere,
Yeah.
but they call defensive holding, and it's an automatic first down. I think that's the biggest crock of shit in the NFL. There is
Mm.
no way why my defense should give up an automatic first down after you don't fucked up three plays in a row and you're in first and 35. One little penalty gets an automatic first down. No,
So are you proposing that that penalty be removed completely, or
no.
you're giving a specific
It
scenario?
it should be like college holding. I believe is 15 yards. You get 15 yards. So let's say first and 35 becomes first and what 20 20 first and 20
Yeah. Yeah.
first and 20. Not an
So you're just
automatic.
proposing that the holding, a defensive holding, be 15 yards instead of automatic first down.
Yes. That is ridiculous. But
Okay.
the reason I say it is because obviously I've lived through it. Last week against the Patriots, they were first and 20 something, right? We're dominating them, right? They're holding us because we're dominating. Clearly, we're dominating them on the line, right? That's the only reason you hold, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we get a shitty ass defensive holding, 5 yards, automatic first down. That is, you just bailed all of their shit out with. You just clear all this shit away. I don't think that's right, man. I think it should be like college. What do you think?
15 yards. No, listen, man. Hey, I'm not going to debate it. I mean, I'm not going to say you're wrong. I mean, I get your point because it gives them a life of hope where, like, hey, man, you effed up and you lost all this yardage. Now you get this free get out of jail free card just because of a defensive holding. I guess maybe just to play the devil advocate, maybe they say that because again, we're speaking hypotheticals here, right? Like a lot of hypotheticals. Do they feel that maybe okay, that defensive holding, if that player would have caught that ball again, you
I knew
can't.
you were going there. I knew you were going there.
Well, though, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm going there. I'm just kind of playing the devil's
No,
advocate.
no, no,
I,
no,
I
no, no.
don't know what that yardage would look like. It could have been a 30-yard bomb holding,
Facts,
and I would have had 30 yards at that point. So
facts,
I think that's one of the thoughts.
facts. Because trust me, I thought about this all day, and I knew that's the counter. That's the counter to what I'm saying. But okay, what
Mhm,
about I hit the quarterback and he fumbles? How about that? If
mhm,
you don't hold me, how about that?
mm.
I mean, or how about I hit the quarterback and and I hit his arm, right? And he throws a duck and it's intercepted. How about that? See what I'm saying? Like the game is built for offense. The NFL wants
Well, listen,
points.
of course, man. Listen, it's built on
It's not
offense, man.
fair. It's not
Listen,
fair. It's
we're in
not
a
fair.
society. We're in a society right now where nobody wants to watch a 10-7 game. We want to see 30 dubs. We want to see 50. We want to see high flying. Society right now is not built on. That's why
How
baseball
are you?
has
What kind of
something.
fan? What kind of fan are you? What kind of fan like? Do you like to see 47 to 40 or 50 to 47 like the Dallas Cowboys, or you do like seeing more traditional 24 23 24 22 24 23?
Listen, for my
What
health,
kind of fan are you? What kind
for,
of
for
fan are
my
you?
health, for my health, I'd rather take the I blow you out the water and I could chill third, fourth quarter, right? For my health, right?
I think
Because
I
the,
think I'm a masochist, bro. I
oh, then
like
you like that. You like that. You want the
yeah, I'm down
I'm
to the wire.
dying 1 minute. I am dying 1 minute. I am happy 1 minute. Oh,
Yeah.
you the bipolar. You that bipolar guy. You're the bipolar guy. You're the bipolar guy. Now listen, I like a good game. Don't get me wrong. I want to see a competitive game, but at the same time, again, I just want to see my offense score points, bro. Again, I just want to see a competent offense where
Yeah.
every time we have the ball, I have a feeling that we could score. It doesn't. Is it we're going to score every time? No, that's not realistic. But I at least know I have the opportunity to, and I could probably make it. So until I don't have that, I can't tell you because I don't know what it feels like to have a team that's throwing up 40 points, Jose. So
That's
can't
facts.
tell you that.
That's facts.
Guess that. But
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
listen.
thank you for joining us on this beautiful Wednesday hump day. Happy hump day to you guys.
Okay.
Better hump day to me. Thank you for joining us. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your
Comment,
boys,
comment,
tell your
comment.
girlfriend, comment. We're gonna see you in a few days. Rick, take us out.
Listen, one leg loser podcast, and we're out. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.